Preloaders, V.I.Preloaders, welcome back to the channel, guys. Always a pleasure to have you guys here with me, and you know this by now, or at least you should. For those of you that have never been to this channel before, welcome to you as well. My name is Robert. I'm a retired NYPD Highway Patrol motorcycle lieutenant, and the name of this wonderful channel is Be the Boss of Your Motorcycle. And yes, by your motorcycle, I don't just mean Harley Davidsons or baggers or touring motorcycles, all types of motorcycles, and you're going to see that today in today's video. Standing next to me, this is Jose, and Jose is the founder of Wheeled Icons out here in Uruguay, because that's where I am. I'm in South America, Uruguay. What's going on, Jose?
Hi, Robert.
Listen,
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you bringing me out here to do this. This is a great thing about everything you're doing. I'm not going to ask you to talk about Wheeled Icons today. We're going to do that in another video. But just tell me, how long have you been riding a motorcycle?
Oh, you know, I did it when I was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
So I came back almost closer to the 60 years old.
Okay,
so
okay.
Since the last 2 years, I brought up bike, and then I'm trying to do that and try to practice.
And check this out, guys. How many street glides are in Uruguay?
Oh,
2023.
I don't know, but maybe Soledad can say 2023.
Yeah.
Maybe I think 2 or 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Not more.
So when he rides his motorcycle, heads turn. People are looking at him because you don't see one of those everywhere you look out here in Uruguay. Okay, so where are we now? What is this?
We are in the Navy base.
Okay.
Naval base here in the Laguna del Sauce, Maldonado, Uruguay.
You got juice like that? The Navy lets you come here and do a practice session, really?
Yes.
Look at that, man.
I did it at the beginning and arranged to be here today.
Okay. All right, guys. So yeah, today is going to be a private lesson. That's why I'm here. We're doing one today. We're doing one tomorrow. And it's just a few people here, and we're going to go over the basic things that I usually go over in my private lessons. And without further ado, let's do it. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Robert.
Okay, I'm going to start here. How long have you been riding a motorcycle?
About 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Osvaldo.
Wando.
Osvaldo.
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 Osvaldo. Okay. Like Oswald. Okay.
Like Osvaldo.
And you're not riding a motorcycle, but you are interpreting. What's your name?
Yes, Karina.
Karina. And you are the sister-in-law of Jose.
I am.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Gustavo,
How long you been riding a motorcycle?
like a teenager.
A teenager. Okay. So 2 years? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Maybe
A little bit more.
13.
13 years.
Yes.
Okay.
Máximo.
Maximo.
No tengo moto.
Maximo. How long you been riding a motorcycle?
No, he
He
doesn't have.
has a Jeep.
He's the owner of the ship.
He's our friend. He's
Oh, he doesn't ride a motorcycle?
Yes.
No.
Go on
Okay.
the side.
Okay. Nice to meet you. I already asked you, but I'm going to ask you again for the camera. What's your name?
Soledad.
And how long you been riding a motorcycle?
20 years.
20 years. Okay.
Yes.
What's your name?
José.
Jose, you ride a motorcycle?
No.
No.
No, you don't ride a motorcycle. What's your name?
Pablo.
Do you ride a motorcycle?
No.
You're just watching today.
No. See?
See, okay.
Oh.
And I know you ride. How long you been riding a motorcycle? 20 years, you said, right?
20 years.
What's your name?
Sebastián.
Okay. We're coming back over here to you. How long you been practicing slow speed riding?
Never.
Never. Never.
How come?
Never.
No.
Slow?
Never. Okay, okay. So that's what we're going to be here for, guys. Because your answers are very similar to most motorcycle riders. Most motorcycle riders just want to get on the motorcycle and get married to it. They don't want to date it first, right?
Can you stop for
Yeah.
a while? Karina is going to...
Que él dice que ustedes son como la mayoría de los que andan en moto que tienen la moto y enseguida se casan con la moto, pero no, se saltean la parte anterior de la
Un
salida.
noviazgo.
Yeah, they don't want to date the motorcycle, right? This is the dating grounds.
Ahí van a tener la cita con la moto.
Yes. You don't get into any relationship just getting right into it. You have to get to know your partner.
Ustedes tienen que conocer a su compañero cuando entran en una relación.
And so that applies to the motorcycle. You need to know how it works, how it feels, the length, the width.
Necesitan saber, es lo mismo para una motocicleta, necesitan saber cómo funciona, el ancho, el largo.
And more importantly, you need to know what your abilities are, what your capabilities are.
Y también necesitan saber cuáles son sus capacidades.
So when I ask you how long you've been practicing, I want you to be patient with yourselves out here today.
Okay. Entonces él quiere que ustedes sean pacientes con ustedes mismos hoy.
Because if you don't practice slow speed skills, you are where you should be.
Que están donde deben estar si nunca practicaron slow speed.
Now, some of the stuff may come natural to you because you've been riding for a long time.
Muchas cosas les van a salir natural por el tiempo que llevan andando,
But also, you've had a lot of time to develop bad habits.
pero también pueden haber desarrollado muchos malos hábitos con el tiempo.
So there's two things we're facing out here today: bad habits and instincts.
Entonces hoy nos enfrentamos a los malos hábitos y a los instintos.
And these things, they're difficult to overcome, but not impossible.
Y estas dos cosas son difíciles de superar, pero no es imposible.
So it's going to take time, and how long it takes depends on us because we all learn differently.
Y puede tomar tiempo y todos aprendemos diferente, entonces para cada uno puede ser diferente el tiempo que lleve.
Riding a motorcycle at slow speeds it feels very unnatural because the motorcycle always wants to fall.
Ok, manejar una moto en slow speed se siente muy, no se siente natural porque parece que la moto siempre se quiere caer.
Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
Right-handed. Riding a motorcycle at slow speeds is like me telling him, you're going to be left-handed today.
Claro. Dice que el que es derecho, manejar una moto en low speed para él va a ser como ser zurdo.
Because it feels unnatural, and that's why we have to work on it. We have to practice. It's a very perishable skill.
Okay, que se siente muy antinatural, entonces van a tener que practicar bastante.
Se trata de un efecto perecedero.
What keeps the motorcycle up at slow speeds?
Clutch
Mm-hmm.
and acelerador.
Throttle.
Throttle? Okay. What keeps the motorcycle up at slow speeds?
The wheels moving.
The wheels moving. Okay, I'll take that. What keeps the motorcycle up at slow speeds?
I see your captures.
Okay, you tell me.
You have to put the clutch in the shift point, and after that you have to.
I'm looking for two words. What keeps the motorcycle up at slow speed? We just went over. You did your homework?
Sufficient power on the rear wheel.
Sufficient power on the rear wheel. Everybody understand that? Your answers are correct,
Yes.
but we have to dig deeper.
Okay.
Sufficient power on the rear wheel. The most
Poder suficiente en la rueda de atrás.
the key word is sufficient. Okay. If my motorcycle is starting to fall and I open my clutch up this much, that'll fix it.
Okay.
Si mi moto se está cayendo
No, you're good, you're good, you're good.
y suelto el embrague un poquito así, eso es suficiente.
So that's sufficient.
Okay.
If I let the bike fall this much and open up my hand the same amount, no longer sufficient. Not sufficient.
Cuando se te cae un poquito más, esa misma cantidad de embrague ya no es suficiente.
And so that's why the power has to be sufficient.
Por eso el poder de la rueda tiene que ser suficiente.
Okay, so sufficient power to the rear wheel keeps the bike up at slow speeds. Really? Okay, what does the motorcycle want to do with sufficient power to the rear wheel?
Straight. Go straight.
It wants to stand up and go straight, right?
Yes.
What does the motorcycle want to do with insufficient power to the rear wheel?
Get
Fall.
Fall.
You want to say that?
Yes. Cuando hay suficiente poder en la rueda de atrás, la moto tiende a quedarse parada y derecha. Y cuando no hay poder suficiente, tiende a caerse.
Okay, so just to recap, sufficient power is what keeps it up. With that power, it wants to stand up and go straight. With insufficient power, it wants to fall. We good? Okay, that's the lesson. Bye-bye. I wish it was that easy, right? But because we're working against our instincts, that's what makes it difficult.
Como estamos, ojalá fuera tan fácil, pero en realidad como estamos trabajando contra nuestros instintos, se vuelve más difícil.
So here's what I want you guys to keep in mind. Today, everything that we're doing today, I don't want you to have your clutch all the way to the grip.
Okay.
Que no quiere que tengan el embrague apretado
Fondo. Sí, a fondo.
a fondo.
Okay. Does everyone here know what the friction zone is?
¿Todos saben lo que es la zona de fricción?
You know?
Sí.
No? See? Okay, I know you know. I know you know. Okay. So what I want you to do is, instead of having the clutch to the grip, open up your hand slowly until your bike starts to move a little bit. Then pull it right before that.
Ok. Tienen que, en vez de tenerlo apretado, tienen que soltar un poquito hasta que la moto se empiece a mover un poquito.
And then that's where you're going to work today. That's where you're going to stay. Because what's the biggest fear on riding at slow speeds? What's your biggest fear riding at slow speeds?
Fall down.
Fall down. That's everybody's biggest fear. I don't want to fall. I don't want to drop the bike. Isn't it amazing that what makes us most nervous is solved just by doing this? That's it. But you have to do this as soon as you feel falling.
Okay.
Okay?
Ustedes, el miedo de todos obviamente es caerse, pero se puede solucionar muy fácil solo con ese movimiento del embrague, pero lo tienen que hacer ni bien empiezan a sentir que se van a caer.
If you address the falling as soon as you feel it, it's a very small movement.
Que si lo hacen ni bien lo sienten, el movimiento es pequeño, va a ser pequeño.
Everything that we're doing on the motorcycle are small movements.
Todo lo que vamos a hacer son pequeños movimientos.
If you have to do something big, it means you waited too long to do something.
Claro, si tenés que hacer un movimiento grande es porque esperaste demasiado.
You're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is the friction zone. 5 stages in the friction zone.
5 etapas para la zona de fricción.
Now, I just made this up. There's not actually 5 steps, but this helps people understand it.
Okay. Esto es lo que los ayuda a entender, no es que sean 5 exactamente.
Stage 1 is as soon as you open up the clutch and the bike starts to move. That's stage 1.
El 1 es cuando sueltan un poquito el embrague y la moto se empieza a mover.
The wider you open your hand, the higher the stages go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. A medida que van pasando las etapas, el embrague se va abriendo un poquito más.
We're going to be using the rear brake only today.
Hoy
Okay,
solo vamos
no
a usar
front brake.
Solo hoy vamos a usar el freno de atrás.
If you squeeze the front brake, it's a 10 push-up penalty.
Okay. Si aprietan el freno delantero tienen una penalidad de 20 lagartijas o 10. 10 lagartijas.
20.
Yeah, she said 20. No, it's 10. Yes, 10. Okay, so because again, we have to break bad habits. That's all that's about. The same thing with duck walking the bike. We're not doing it.
Lo mismo que poner los pies y caminar con la moto.
If your foot touches the ground while the bike is moving, it's 10 push-ups for every time you tap. 10, 20, 30.
Cada vez que ponen un pie en el piso son 10 lagartijas.
We have to step outside of our comfort zone.
Tenemos que salir de nuestra zona de confort.
Okay, we're in a controlled environment. There's nothing to run into us, nothing for us to hit.
No tenemos todo el control, no nos vamos a chocar con nada acá.
So the rear brake on our motorcycle gives us 2 things, correction and control.
El freno trasero nos permite corrección y control.
And the motorcycle with power wants to stand up. That's how we keep the bike up. So we don't need speed, we just need sufficient power.
Okay. No necesitamos velocidad, necesitamos poder suficiente.
The rear brake is going to help us go very slowly while still staying straight up.
El freno trasero nos va a ayudar a andar despacito mientras estamos derechos.
So if we talk about the 5 stages, if you're in stage 1, 2, or 3, you can drag the rear brake and your motorcycle's fine.
En cualquiera de las etapas, en las 3 primeras, okay, si arrastras, ¿no? Arrastras el freno trasero van a estar bien.
Yeah, I like it. But if you're in stage 4 and 5 of the friction zone, it's too high. You got the clutch open too much and you make the bike fight.
Ok, entonces, pero en la cuarta y en la quinta van a tener el embrague más abierto y...
Y como que se enfrentan las dos cosas, ¿entendés? No va a entender la moto
Como que
que
va con la...
Ah.
Como que la moto no va a entender.
tenés.
Make it fight. Okay.
Ah, ok,
O sea,
So-
si es como que largas el embrague y la frenas de
se te
atrás.
apaga la moto.
ok.
Se te apagó la
Yeah.
moto.
So we're going to be slow dancing with the motorcycle today,
O sea
right?
que van
Nice and easy with the motorcycle,
van a bailar
right?
lento con la moto.
Because that's how we have to be at slow speeds. The feeling of falling, everything's exaggerated the slower you go. That's why people don't like it.
Ok, que cuanto más despacio vas, más sentís que te puedes caer.
So I'm going to show you guys something, just to illustrate this. I'm going to give you an example.
Okay.
I'm going to get on this motorcycle. I'm going to ride around in a circle, right? I'm going to be on the rear brake. I'm going to be dragging the rear brake. Then I'm going to let the bike lean. Keep going around. Then I'm going to come back up. And then I'm going to come to a smooth stop.
Ok, él les va a dar un ejemplo, va a dar vuelta en la moto con el freno, arrastrando el freno trasero. En un momento va a hacer que la moto se incline y después de vuelta se va a enderezar.
And the whole time I'm doing that, my clutch is going to stay in the same spot
Y siempre con el embrague en el mismo lugar,
because I'm going to be using the rear brake to control my speed.
porque va a usar el freno trasero para controlar la velocidad.
Now, can I do the same thing just using the clutch? Sí.
Sí podría hacerlo usando solo el embrague,
But it's not going to be as smooth or as controlled than just using the rear brake to control my speed.
pero no sería tan suave y tan controlado como usar solo el freno trasero.
Because if I use just the clutch, I have to do this. And sometimes the bike is doing this. And I don't want to feel that.
Ok, porque si usas solo el embrague, la moto va a estar como saltando.
I want it to be smooth, okay?
Can I ask you an advice
Sure.
from my fork?
For your fork. Okay. So, what's your question?
I saw you turn the
Easily.
eh?
Turn the handlebar.
The handlebar
Mhm.
a lot, but in my motorcycles.
Okay, so yeah, her question is
No.
No, I'm kidding. Her question is the rake of her motorcycle and the radius of the handlebars don't turn as much as this.
Exactly.
So what's the advice?
Yes.
The advice is you have to start your turns earlier, right?
Tenés que doblar antes.
Yeah, you have to start your turns earlier because that motorcycle is the equivalent of that Softail or a sport bike. They only turn like this,
Yes.
right? So if it doesn't turn a lot, you have to lean more. But we're not even going to be leaning out here right away. We're going to be doing everything straight up first.
Gracias.
No, we're going to lean eventually, but not right away, okay? Because who here loves making U-turns?
¿A quién le gusta hacer vueltas en U?
Yo no puedo.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't.
She can't.
I would like.
Most people, I ask that question all the time, and that's the answer I get. People hate making U-turns. When I have a private lesson, I have people that come out and they say, Robert, just help me with U-turns.
Que cuando tiene lecciones privadas hay gente que solo le pide que le enseñe eso, a dar vueltas en U.
And I always go, okay, but we don't start with U-turns. We start right here, where we're going to start today.
Pero siempre igual se empieza por este entrenamiento.
You don't know what you don't know.
No sabes lo que no sabes.
And people are learning stuff out of order.
Que la gente aprende sin orden.
So the first thing we need to do is we need to be comfortable riding that motorcycle very slowly.
Primero hay que aprender a manejar bien despacito.
And most people are not comfortable with that. So if you're not comfortable doing that, of course U-turns are scary.
Y si no sabes andar despacito, probablemente te asuste dar vueltas en U.
All right, let me show you guys this. If we don't get to U-turns today, if you don't make a U-turn today, don't worry about it. You can't rush this. Right? You have to take your time and take steps. When I do this, back in the USA, sometimes I'm doing short starts and stops for days. And some people are doing it for months before they move up. So, like I said, be patient. Be patient with yourself. All
Tengan
right.
paciencia porque tal vez hoy no den vueltas en U.
All right. Right now I'm dragging the rear brake. Clutch is in the same spot. Straight up. Straight up. Now I'm gonna lean. Take my foot off the brake a little bit. Clutch is in the same spot. Lean some more. Slow down, come up straight. Come to a smooth stop. Now I pull my clutch in. So the reason I'm showing you guys this is I want you to know that if you find a good spot with your clutch,
Si encuentran el punto del embriague,
just keep it there.
lo tienen que mantener.
And really, I'm moving forward, but that's the key to U-turns.
Y esa es la clave para las vueltas en U.
When people are making U-turns, as soon as they get to the top of the U-turn, they start changing stuff.
Que la gente cuando hace la vuelta en U, cuando llega como al tope de la vuelta en U, empieza a cambiar lo que estaba haciendo.
If the power to the rear wheel was working for me going straight, why would it have to change when I turn?
Si me estaba funcionando el poder en el freno trasero, ¿por qué lo voy a cambiar?
So right here, when
En la rueda trasera.
so when I'm going in the circle straight up,
Entonces cuando estoy yendo derecho,
my clutch is in the same spot,
mi embriague está al mismo punto,
light pressure on the rear brake,
un poco de presión en el freno de atrás
and just hold it there.
y mantenerlo, mantenerlo, mantenerlo.
When I want to lean, what do I need to add?
More speed.
I need to add speed. So how am I going to add more speed?
Cuando
Leaving.
me inclino, tengo más
Take my foot off the brake a little bit.
That's
There's my speed. Now I can lean. And if I want to lean more and I feel like I need more power, take my foot off some more.
Okay.
Clutch, same spot.
Okay.
And then when it's time to straighten up, more brake, straighten up, staying the same. And then the key, when it's time to stop, we're going to talk about stopping. Straighten out, stays the same. Brake, 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 brake. Then pull it in.
Okay.
We're going to talk about that. All right. I want you guys to follow 5 steps today before you move your motorcycle.
Antes de que muevan su moto, quiero que sigan 5 pasos.
Step number 1. Make sure it's in first gear.
Estén seguros de que esté en primera,
Why is that important?
porque es importante.
Because you have to start ¿cómo se dice?
Engine.
Arrancar. Yes, with the clutch.
Here's why it's important. You're going to realize that the more confident you are riding these motorcycles at slow speeds, the more options you have out in the real world.
Okay.
Cuanto más cómodo te sientas manejando en low speed, después más opciones vas a usar en el mundo real.
Your options out there are limited to your skill level out here.
Yes.
Sus opciones ahora están limitadas a su nivel de habilidades.
And if you don't practice this stuff and get it into your tool belt, out there, if you have little tools, you have little options.
Y si tienen pocas herramientas, van a tener pocas opciones.
And it's not just emergency stuff. Sometimes it's just basic things like getting gas.
Y muchas veces son cosas simples como ir a la estación de servicio y poner nafta.
So if your motorcycle's right here and everybody's right here, and I say, do me a favor, bring your motorcycle over there. What are your options? What are you going to do?
Go for behind.
Yeah.
Because I can turn.
Most people are going to either back up the bike
Yes.
or turn the handlebars and duck walk. That's what most motorcycle riders will do.
No. I can because I can turn my.
I understand. But for me, my option is I'm going to turn my handlebars and then I'm going to let the bike fall a little bit and catch it with the clutch. So it's important that I'm in first gear. You good?
Yes, ay, perdón. Es que él dice que, claro, la mayoría de la gente cuando tiene que doblar, por ejemplo, para salir para allá, va a tirar la moto para atrás o va a hacer así, va a estar haciendo así con los pies mientras la da vuelta, pero él no, él va a estar con el cambio en primera y lo que va a hacer va a girar el manillar y se va a inclinar un poquito.
Yeah, she's good. She's good.
So she can drive a
Yeah.
bike.
So I have more options. So that's why it's more important for me to make sure I'm in first gear. So that's why that's important.
Okay.
Step number 2, cover the rear brake.
El segundo paso es cubrir el freno trasero, cubrirlo, no apretarlo, cubrirlo.
Cover the rear brake means rest your foot on it. I'm not pressing it,
Okay.
just resting my foot on it.
Sí, solo apoyar el pie.
Remember earlier I told you we're going to be slow dancing with the motorcycle?
Yes.
We cover the rear brake because if we need to use it, we're more likely to apply gentle pressure if our foot's already on it. If your foot's not on it and you need it, you're going to smash at it. Okay?
Si tenemos el pie suavemente apoyado y llegamos a necesitar, es más probable que lo apretemos suave y que no lo apretemos de golpe.
Step number 3, preload the throttle, raise the throttle, and keep it loaded.
Okay. El paso número 3 es acelerar y mantenerlo, mantener las vueltas.
And listen to the sound. That's your goal. Listen to the sound. What's going to happen if you open your clutch with no throttle from a standstill?
The motorcycle stop.
It's going to die. It's going to stall. Right? That's why we have to preload it. We have to raise it above idle.
Ah, está. Tiene que subir arriba del punto de moderación.
Exacto.
And then after that, we need to keep that throttle loaded.
Y después eso necesita quedar ahí, ¿no? Activado, digamos.
Cuentas.
Cargado.
Sí.
So if you ride a Harley Davidson, your motorcycle idles like this. You don't want to feel that or hear that when you're doing slow speed maneuvers.
Okay. Cuando estamos haciendo maniobras slow speed, no queremos escuchar el típico ruido que hace la Harley ese.
Sí, el galope.
Ahí va.
So that's why we have to keep the throttle loaded. So we don't hear, we hear, that's what we want to hear.
Okay.
Okay. Step number 4, slowly release the clutch into the friction zone.
El cuarto sería de a poquito liberar el embriague en la zona de fricción.
And step number 5, as soon as the motorcycle starts to move, pick this foot up. Not this. No. As soon as it starts to move, pick it up.
Y ni bien la moto se empieza a mover, levantar el pie.
Okay. Any questions?
Pregunta.
Okay.
Yes, I do have.
Go ahead.
What is so important to do not do the duck walk or put the feet down?
What's the question?
What is so important to do not put the
Oh, to not duck
feet
walk.
down and do the duck walk or
Okay.
put the
The foot down.
foot down?
His,
This kind of motorcycle or whatever
Yeah.
over the 400 pounds.
Yeah. His question is, why is it so important not to duck walk the bike or put your feet down while the bike's moving? Because that's how we get hurt. Period. So I was talking to this young lady today, and she told me she wanted to lower her motorcycle because now the Road King, because she said it was a little too high for her. Short people that don't really know how to ride motorcycles worry about their feet more. Remember, the less you know, the more you worry. That's true with everything.
Cuanto menos sabes, más te preocupas. Y ella estaba preocupada porque decía que era muy alta su moto para ella.
No, que la moto que más me gustó andar fue una Road King,
Ah, ok.
que me encantaría, pero que la siento de fábrica muy alta para mí. Y siento que sobre todo cuando vas a estar quieta y tengo que moverla para atrás, que con la puntita de los pies no me da la fuerza.
And so I told her, if you put 2 feet down, you're like this. If you put 1 foot down, you're like this. And that's how we stop, because step number 2 is cover the rear brake. So we're always like this. That's how we are.
Okay.
1 foot on the ground. All day today, guys, I want you stopping your motorcycles smooth and controlled.
hoy quiero que paren sus motos de forma suave y controlada.
I want your foot touching the ground like this. Bing! Or like that.
Quiero que de esa forma sus pies toquen el piso.
Any other way is unacceptable.
Cualquier otra manera no es aceptable.
The front suspension, I don't want to see this.
Okay.
I want it to stop smooth. So this doesn't even move.
Okay. Que la suspensión ni siquiera se mueva cuando la moto para.
Stopping a motorcycle is not just stopping a motorcycle. It involves technique.
Okay. Que parar una moto no es solo pararla, sino que también tiene su técnica.
So most people, when they stop their motorcycle, they get their motorcycle up to a certain speed, and then they pull a clutch in.
Que cuando van a parar, mucha gente cuando va a parar la moto, pone la moto en cierta velocidad y después aprieta el embrague.
And then they let the bike coast until they feel falling, and then they say, uh-oh, time to stop. Front brake, feet out.
Y después dejan la moto como libre y cuando se empiezan a caer, ahí ponen el freno y el pie.
Freno delantero.
El freno, ahí va. Y el
There we go. Teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, so if you're coming to a stop and you start feeling the motorcycle going like this, how do you deal with that?
Back, rear brake.
Uh-huh. Is that it? Remember, if you feel this, that means the motorcycle is starting to fall.
En acelerar. ¿Cómo es?
Throttle.
Acelerar.
No. You have to.
That's right.
Okay.
Clutch. Well, she's partially right, because remember, I gave you 5 steps. 3 is preload,
Yes.
4 is clutch.
Okay.
3 always comes before 4. So yes, you have to then open the clutch.
Or both.
Well, you're doing both. There's no or. If you do this, you're doing this, because otherwise you don't need to do this. So as you're coming to the end of that stop, and you don't always need this, but as you're coming to the end of the stop, if it all feels good, then fine, you don't have to change anything. But if you start feeling this, a little bit of preload, open up the clutch to stage 1. Hold it there while you're braking. Brake, 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 brake. Bing! Then pull the clutch in. If you pull the clutch in too early, you're going to feel the bike starting to fall.
Si apretan el embrague demasiado pronto, van a sentir que se cae la moto.
We're going to be in our feelings today.
Hoy vamos a sentir nuestros sentimientos.
First thing I'm referring to is the feeling of fear. We have to face it head on.
I already feel it.
The second feeling is what you feel from the motorcycle.
Okay. Primero es el sentimiento de miedo y el segundo es que te transmite la moto.
We're always waiting for that feeling. And remember, as soon as you feel it, address it.
Ni bien lo sientan, tienen que encargarse de eso.
If you wait long, you're just going to make that feeling worse.
Si,
Okay.
si esperan, cada vez se van a sentir peor.
All right, tell me this. If you're on your motorcycle and you start to move, you want to go straight. You start to move and the handlebars start to turn. What's happening?
Start to falling.
That's the start of a fall. Okay, everybody clear with that?
Yes.
That's the start of a fall. So if your motorcycle starts to do that and you address it right away, this is how it should look. But what I see is people do this, right? Because they never address it. They do one of 2 things. When they feel, uh-oh, they pull the clutch in.
La
What
gente
keeps the-
cuando siente miedo aprieta el embrague.
What keeps the bike up at slow speeds?
The clutch.
Sufficient power, which is the clutch. So if I do this, I took the only thing away that's keeping it up. Your motorcycle is only going to fall 2 ways today.
¿Yo? Ah,
She forgot her job. Your motorcycle is only going to fall for 2 reasons today.
hoy la moto solo se va a caer por 2 razones.
You pull a clutch in,
Apretaste el embrague
or it stalls.
o
Stalls. Shuts down.
failure.
So that's why we have to keep the throttle up while we're doing this stuff. That's the only way it's going to fall, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay? Anybody nervous?
Yes.
Okay. Totally normal. I want you to know that.
Okay.
We leave our egos in the grass.
Dejamos
Well,
los
women don't have
deseos.
ego problems, so I'm talking to you guys. You know, that's why they learn better, because they don't have egos. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example of me stopping smoothly.
Okay.
Okay?
Va a dar un ejemplo de...
Un examen.
An example. So when I come to a stop, look at that front suspension. It's not gonna move.
Okay.
Ok, miren la suspensión cuando él pare.
First gear, cover the rear brake, reload, clutch, foot up. All right, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, foot out, smooth stop. That's how I want you stopping all day today.
Okay.
Here's what I don't want.
Solo que no haya
Now that looked smooth, but the reason it was smooth is because I used speed to guide me into that stop.
que eso se vio suave, pero en realidad se vio suave porque él aceleró bastante.
I want you guys to slow down enough so that you feel this, and I want you to deal with it.
Él quiere que ustedes reduzcan la velocidad lo suficiente como para que sientan ese movimiento y sepan cómo manejarlo.
So, the first exercise we're going to be doing.
El ejercicio que vamos a hacer.
Oh, now you're showing off. This is the bread and butter to riding a motorcycle, in my opinion.
Esto es la manteca y el pan para manejar
The
una moto,
foundation to you being comfortable at slow speeds.
lo principal.
Smooth, short starts and stops. Those cones are 15 feet apart. What's 15 feet? How many centimeters?
1.5 meters.
Okay. It doesn't matter how close they are. But what does matter is it's not giving you a lot of space for you to use speed to take over.
Okay. Lo bueno de esto es que no les permite tener velocidad.
We're here to be the boss of the bike. That means you have to be in control. Okay? All right. So what we're going to do is you're going to stop at the first cone.
Van a parar en el primer cono.
Then you're going to go to the next cone. Smooth start, smooth stop. Okay? I don't want to see this. Ready, Rob? Yeah. Because that's what I see from most people. Speed makes you feel comfortable. I want you to be comfortable being uncomfortable out here.
Okay. Que él lo que quiere es que ustedes se sientan incómodos estando cómodos. No quiere que la velocidad les da comodidad, pero en este caso tienen que sentirse cómodos de la forma contraria.
Okay, so we're gonna head over to the first cone. I'm gonna demonstrate it for you guys, and then we're gonna get your bikes and we're gonna start doing it.
Okay. Él va a hacer la demostración y después ustedes siguen.
Friction brake, friction brake. Smooth stop. Foot up. Friction brake, friction brake. So that bike go to the left because I didn't address it. Foot up. Smooth stop. And if I want to get past that falling feeling, open, close. Right there. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. Smooth stop. All right. Did you see what happened when I started to move and the handlebar started going to the left?
Si vieron lo que hizo, ¿se dieron cuenta?
Okay. Why was that happening? What was happening?
Because the bike started to fall.
The bike is starting to fall. And that means I didn't address it right away, but I did that on purpose. I want you to see the difference. When I got to this cone, if you ever want to get past that, if you don't want to feel that, open, close.
Si no quieren sentir esa sensación de que la moto se está cayendo, tienen que abrir y cerrar el
And
embrague.
that's I'm referring to the clutch. And you do it very quickly. because all that's doing is getting the motorcycle past that falling part.
Ay, no
Que lo hacen bien rápido, en ese caso, ni él lo sienten, tienen que hacerlo bien rápido para que la moto recupere la velocidad.
Yeah, so it's open, close, just like that. I'm going to show you an example.
Sorry, one question.
Mhm.
What are you looking at when you do the exercise?
I'm looking at those planes. No, I'm just kidding. I'm looking straight ahead. Head and eyes straight ahead. You want to keep your head and your eyes even with the horizon.
Okay?
Tienen que mirar el horizonte.
Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. Smooth stop. Now I'm going to do an open close. The bike's going to go like this. Just really quickly. Reload. That's it. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake.
Vieron que levantó la horquilla de adelante enseguida porque abrió demasiado rápido.
Now remember, the slowest your motorcycle is ever going to go is at the end of a stop.
Lo más despacio que va a ir la moto es al final de la parada
And at the beginning of a start.
y al principio de la salida.
So if you're coming to the end of a stop and you feel falling and you open the clutch into stage 1,
Si estás al final de la parada y abrís el embrague en la etapa 1,
the slower you go, the more it wants to fall. So 1 might stop working and you might have to go to 2.
ok, entonces cuanto más despacito vas, más vas a sentir que te caes, entonces tal vez tengas que subir a la etapa 2.
So if I open my clutch, I'm in stage 1. I'm braking, braking, braking. Everything's working fine. And then I start feeling this. I got to go up to stage 2, but I'm still braking, 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 braking. When I put my foot down, that's when I pull the clutch in.
Okay.
We good?
¿Entendieron?
Questions? All right, let's do it. Smooth stop. Make sure you don't pass the cone. Back up. All right, next cone. All right, right now you're doing exercise number 3. You're picking up your foot and the bike's not moving. That's why you feel it falling. It's nice and easy. Slowly open it, then you pick your foot up nice and easy, okay? Everything nice and easy. Good. Foot up. Friction. All right. Too much speed, too much speed. And don't pass the cone, you're passing it. Good. All right, so remember, open, close. I want you to go 2 to 1. Right now you're opening the clutch and you're keeping it open too long. That's why you're going too fast. Open, 2 to 1. Good, pull it in a little. Too much speed, too much speed. So too much clutch, too much clutch. Open, close. 2 to 1, 2 to 1. Good, open the clutch, open it, pull it in a little. All right, one more. All right, nice and easy on that rear brake. Right now you're a little heavy. Go around and you do it again. And so that's why we got to work on that. Open, close, guys. If you open it and keep it open too long, you're going to be going too fast. And you don't have a lot of space. That's why the stop is abrupt. First cone. Foot up, clutch, clutch. Good, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. All right, remember when you start, pick that foot up right away. Don't do this, okay? Good, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. All right, not bad at all. Good, make sure you don't pass the cone, that's good. Foot up. Good, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. All right, you passed the cone, don't pass the cone. Foot up, clutch, good. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, 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 brake. Oh my God, you passed the cone. Don't pass the cone.
I don't have to pass the cone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Okay. Good. Good. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. So right now when you start, you're opening the clutch and you're leaving it there. Open it, close it a little bit. Open it and close it a little bit. Okay. Head 9, straight ahead. Good. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. Ah, do it again. Foot up, good. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. Too much speed. Slow down. Good, good. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. Too much speed. Slow down. Good, keep it slow, easy. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. Beautiful. Good, good. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. Okay, good, good. That's okay, good. He knew he did that. That's good. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. Okay, you're shaking his head. That's a good thing. Yeah. 20 push-ups. He's being accountable. Good. That's another 10. He tapped the ground. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Good job. Already, guys, out here in Uruguay. Accountability. He pointed it out, but you see him shaking his head every time? Because I told him, if you stop any other way, unacceptable. And he feels it. When you do it right, you feel it. Preload. Foot up. Friction brake, friction brake, 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 brake. Okay. Right there, when you stopped, that's how your hand was. You got no power on the rear wheel. Remember, keep it in the friction zone all the way until you put your foot down. Then pull it in. Foot up. Good. Friction brake, see? Good, 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 good. All right. You're past the cone by a lot, so back up. Yeah, and also, while you're moving, I see your clutch hand doing this. Just remember I went around in that circle? When you open it up, just keep it there. And brake, 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 brake. Good recovery, good recovery. Okay, try it again, try it again. Foot up. Good, clutch, clutch, keep it open, keep it open. Brake, 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 brake. All right, try that again. This time keep it open. Foot up. All right, clutch, brake, 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 brake. Keep the clutch open. Brake, brake, brake. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Do that again. Foot up. All right, good. Brake, 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 clutch, 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 clutch. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful. That last one was particularly beautiful because you saw the handlebars starting to turn. She didn't put her foot down. She didn't say, okay, time to stop here. She said, I'm going to be the boss. She opened up the clutch, but she kept braking. Smooth stop. Nice, but you got this at the end. Nice and easy. Give me some preload too, it's low. Okay. Good. Foot up, clutch. Good. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. Ah. What's happening is you're waiting too late to brake.
Okay.
You should be braking from the start. Nice and easy. You're waiting late and now you have to stop like that. Okay? All right. Good. Brake, brake, brake. Keep the clutch open. Brake, 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 brake. Oh. Yeah. Too much speed. Too much speed. Foot up. Foot up. That's 10. Friction brake, brake, brake. Keep the clutch out. See how you got the clutch in? That's why you feel falling. You're pulling the clutch all the way in while it's still moving. Okay. Keep it in the friction zone. Okay. All right. Foot up. Foot up. Good. Braking. Start braking. 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 You're waiting too late to brake. Too late to brake. Right there. That would have been smoother if he was braking sooner. But he waited to the last minute. You even heard his brakes go, "Wah." Foot up. Clutch, clutch, clutch. Brake, 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 brake. Okay, that's better. But now you're doing this to the brake. You don't want to do that to the brake. Just brake, 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 brake. Nice and smooth, all right? All right, do it again. Go around. Smooth stop. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. Good, 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 good. You passed the cone again. And right now your stop is still like this. Okay? Start bringing that foot down a little bit earlier, because I'm like, okay, he's gonna bring his foot down now, and you still got it up. And at the last minute, you're putting it down. Good, foot up. Too much speed, too much speed. Too much speed. It's always gonna be harder to stop smooth if you're going too fast. Open, close, Jose. Good, foot up, clutch in a little bit. Friction. Look at this. Much better. What you're doing still, you're opening the clutch and keeping it there, but you're using the brake to slow you down. That's fine too. You can do that too. It makes the bike fight a little bit more, but he's still in stages. Whoa. Okay. I don't want you to keep it in that same spot because it's too much. Open it, then pull it down. 2 to 1, 2 to 1. Good. Clutch, pull it in a little. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. Ah, that was gonna be it, man. That was gonna be better. Good. Foot up. Put it in a little. Friction brake, friction brake. Now, did you feel the bike jump? That's because I saw your hand do this. You don't ever need to do this with your clutch. Just keep it where it is. If you need more, a little bit more. That's it. Go, pull it in a little. Friction brake, his hand didn't move right there. Now it's moving. All right, yeah, it's gonna take practice. It's gonna take practice. Like I said, guys, you do anything herky-jerky with your hands, your bike's gonna do something herky-jerky. So everything we do is smooth, but when you're trying to figure this out, yes, it's gonna be herky-jerky, that's fine. Foot up, get that foot up, that's 10. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. Ah, that's 20. Good, good, clutch, clutch, clutch. Good, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. Ah, nice and easy. Foot up, that's another 10. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, easy, easy. Right now you're doing this. Or you're doing this. That's 10 push-ups. All right. Foot up. There we go. Good, nice and easy. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. Make sure you're starting to brake early. If you wait late, that's why it's like this. Foot up, foot up. That's 10. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction. Easy. See, you're waiting too late to brake. Try it again. Foot up. Friction brake, 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 brake. All right, you got to apply more pressure. That's all, more pressure, okay?
More pressure on the brake?
On the brake, more pressure. Because right there, he was going to be smooth. But I'm noticing the bike is taking too long to stop. And then when he sees he's at that cone, he has to finish it off, and that's why it's an abrupt stop. All right, this guy's been the champ out here. This is not a competition. Foot up, good. Friction brake, 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 brake. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Do it again. Good. Friction brake, 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 brake. All right, a little too much speed. Don't pass the cone. Don't pass the cone. That was still good though. Good, good. Brake, 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 brake. Don't pass the cone. You pass the cone again. Smooth stop though. Good. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. Smooth stop. Woo! Good. Do it again. Good, good, good. Oh my God, beautiful. One more time. Good, good, good. Whoa, look at this. Good. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. Oh my God, Dios mío, man. Outstanding. All right, so clearly he's the man. Smooth stop. Nice. Do another one like that. Because that time the balance was off. Good. Nice. Nice. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. Beautiful. Do it again. Good, good, good. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. All right, not bad. They're not going to all be perfect. Don't worry about it. Foot up. Clutch. Good. Good. Work it out. Clutch, clutch, clutch. Okay. Not enough clutch, that's all. There we go. Start out right. Covering that brake. Good. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. All right, too much. You're not braking early enough, that's all. Foot up. Brake, brake, brake. Good. Nice and easy on that brake. All right, don't pass the cone. One more. Good. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. Good job, brother.
Thank you.
All right, guys. We're going to move on to exercise number 2, slow ride. Any questions on that?
No question.
We need practice.
I love that exercise. Why? It's forcing you to be the boss. Forcing you. Beautiful. Beautiful. But anything I saw, I expect to see. Somebody asked me, how are you so patient doing this? It's because whatever I ask you to do, I'm not expecting you to do it. So if you don't do it, that's what I expected. If you do it, that's wonderful. So the key here, and all of you guys look really good doing this. Like he said, you just need a little bit more practice. The good news is you can practice this every time you ride. Because you have to stop your motorcycle. But what I don't want you to do is I don't want you to stop with speed. Slow the bike down so that right before your stop, this is how you're stopping. Slow down so that when you stop, this is how you're stopping. I want you to need the friction zone to smooth that stop out. Because if you're not using the friction zone, the bike is doing the work for you. Beautiful. And remember, some of you guys are starting here, and you're not starting to apply the brake until you get right here. And that's why it's like this. As soon as you start braking. And brake, 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 brake. Staying in the friction zone is still open. Brake, brake. That's how you make it smooth. Because if you don't have a lot of space, that's how you have to do it anyway to be smooth. See all of that gravel at wheeled icons on the ground? That's why it's important to stop like this. Because if the ground doesn't have grip and you're stopping like this, that's when your foot slides out. And that's how we get hurt. Okay. Any questions? No? Next exercise. Slow ride.
Ahora lenta. Carrera lenta o la marcha lenta.
You're going to ride at my walking pace or less. Don't pass me. You cannot use your brakes. Just the clutch. Don't overthink this. All this is is open, close.
Es solo abrir y cerrar el embrague.
So I'm going to say, are you ready? You're going to say, see? I'm going to start walking. Start like this and pull it back in.
Abran y cierran.
If you open it and leave it open too long, you're going to pass me.
Si lo dejan abierto mucho, me van a pasar y yo no quiero que me pasen.
That's what Jose was doing, and that's what you were doing. In the last exercise, you were opening the clutch and keeping it open too long.
En el último ejercicio, ustedes dejaban abierto el embrague mucho tiempo.
So if you guys thought that scratch that. If you think I'm riding slow, Robert, I'm going to tell you, no, you're not. Not my slow. You got to go slower. Okay?
Si piensan que ustedes andan despacio, yo les voy a decir que no. Les voy a decir que vayan más despacio, más lento.
I don't need to demonstrate this one. Remember, no brake, don't cover it. You know what I love about this guy? When he was doing the exercise, when he stopped and when he stopped and it wasn't smooth, I saw him do this. That's what I like that, because I want you to feel that way. Perfection doesn't exist, but we can still strive for it.
Okay, la perfección no existe, pero igual podemos aspirar a ella.
And every stop's not going to be smooth.
Y no todas las paradas van a ser suaves.
But if you stop 10 times, 7 of them should be smooth. You off the job again. She was pointing at a bird. She was like, hey, look.
That's very beautiful bird.
Okay, guys, get head down there. All right, you ready? No rear brake. Don't even cover it. Let's do it. Very good. I forgot to check the ground, but I think it's kind of like a little bit of a downhill, but he's fine. Rear brake, smooth stop. Rear brake, smooth stop. All right, good job. And I walk at a normal speed. Well, my normal speed. What's normal for me? Good. Excellent. All right, rear brake, smooth stop. All right. Uh-oh. I'm always looking at my peripheral vision. If I see too much of the motorcycle, then I go, uh-oh, going a little fast, but he's good. Rear brake, smooth stop. Beautiful. All right, so she was practicing this going down. Let's see what we got. You ready? All right, let's do it. Good. Excellent. Notice you don't hear a preload. You don't need it because you're not using the clutch until you need it. Then it's 3 before 4. Rear brake, smooth stop. Nobody stop it smooth. We're going to talk about why. Good. Excellent. Like I barely hear his bike. He may as well be on a gold wing. Let's just letting it coast. If he needs it, just a little bit. All right, rear brake, smooth stop. Rear brake, smooth stop. Rear brake, smooth stop. I'll take it. Rear brake, smooth stop. Good job. Again, the bike's falling to the side, but again, that's because there's no friction zone. It's just rear brake, stop. Ready? No brake. All right, let's do it. These guys are very good at this. And when we were riding over here, I was watching how they were handling the bikes when they slowed down. So I'm not surprised by this at all. They all look pretty good. All right, rear brake, smooth stop. All right, take a break. I didn't even have to ask if she was ready. Beautiful. I love it. Working with me. Good. I'm looking at my periph. There she is. Listening to the engine. Sounds good. Rear brakes, move stop. Okay. All right, let's talk about that. Any questions, guys? So when we were riding over here, I was paying attention to how you guys handled the motorcycles when we slowed down.
Cuando estaban haciendo el ejercicio estaba prestando atención cómo ustedes manejan la motocicleta cuando bajan la velocidad.
So I'm not surprised at all by that. You guys did good. Nobody's stop was smooth when I asked him to do it.
Ninguno paró suavemente cuando les pedí que pararan.
But that's done by design.
Eso lo tienen por defecto.
That's why I told you not to cover the brake.
Por eso les pedí que esta vez no cubrieran el freno.
I want you to see the difference between when you stop covering it versus going to it.
Así veían la diferencia de lo que pasa cuando tienen están apoyando el pie en el freno de cuando no lo tienen al freno.
And that BMW has very soft suspension. So he has to be real delicate with his brake. Otherwise, you're going to always see this. He understands.
La BMW tiene una suspensión muy sensible.
Okay. Exercise number 3, guys. I call it trust and believe.
El ejercicio 3 lo llama confía y cree.
Do you trust and believe that as long as you provide sufficient power to the rear wheel, the motorcycle won't fall? Okay. Do you trust and believe that as long as you provide sufficient power to the rear wheel, the motorcycle won't fall?
¿Te traduzco?
Sí, no sé si es en el ejercicio.
En el ejercicio sí.
No, en este próximo que vamos a hacer en el nuevo. Entonces, en términos generales, por todo lo que tú sabes,
Sí.
¿crees que con suficiente tracción en la rueda trasera la
Sí.
moto no se cae?
Sí.
¿Crees?
See,
Yes.
do you?
Yes, but I don't know how to do it.
Yes. But you trust it and you believe it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. You're full of shit.
I want to believe.
And here's what I mean by that. I understand I understand how you're answering the question. You trust and believe it intellectually.
Yes.
You understand the concept.
Yes.
But I watched you making a U-turn, put your foot down. If you put your feet down, you don't trust it and you don't believe it.
Si ponen el pie abajo no creen.
It's bullying.
Because that is an instinct.
Porque eso es
Right.
un instinto.
But that's what this exercise that we're about to do covers. Trust and believe. This exercise is designed to reprogram your brain to associate falling by doing this, not this.
Ok, este ejercicio está hecho para reprogramar el cerebro para que asocien la caída con la apertura del embrague y no con el pie en el piso.
Okay. All right. Step number 1 is always the same. Make sure I'm in first gear.
Primer paso, poner el cambio en primera.
Step number 2, cover the rear brake.
El 2 es cubrir el freno trasero.
Step number 3, preload and keep it loaded.
El tercero es acelerar y mantener.
Step number 4, I'm going to bring the clutch right before the friction zone.
Y el otro paso es tener el embrague un poquito antes de la zona de fricción,
Not in it, right before it.
apenas un poquito antes.
Step number 5, I'm going to say, foot up.
En el 5 él va a decir pie arriba.
As soon as you hear that, pick up your foot.
Cuando escuchen eso, levantan el pie.
Don't think about it. Just do it.
No lo piensan, solo lo hacen.
Now, here's what I'm going to get. I already know. I'm going to say, foot up.
Le va a decir y ustedes no van a hacer nada.
Or I'm going to say, foot up. And you're going to do this. No. Foot up. This is supposed to mimic an uh-oh moment. This is supposed to copy emergency.
Ok, esto es para que ustedes hagan una copia de un momento de emergencia.
And
Sorry, he calls an emergency or the explanation in the second
¿Te estás hablando en inglés?
sentence. In the second sentence, in the second sentence that you said in the first,
Uh-oh.
I want to explain to them.
okay.
El momento que él dice es cuando nosotros pensamos que a la mierda se cae.
Yes. Uh-oh means I'm falling. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Right? Okay. Yes. So, as soon as you feel it, open your hand.
Ni bien lo sientan, abran la mano.
What I don't want you to do is pick up your foot and just open your hand.
No quiero que levanten el pie y luego abran la mano.
You have to feel it. Remember I said we're going to be in our feelings today. If you don't feel it, this is a waste of time.
Lo tiene que sentir, si no es una pérdida de tiempo.
But the bike is moving?
The bike is not moving.
From zero.
I don't want to see the bike moving at all, as a matter of fact. Pick up your foot, and if you feel falling, address it.
Okay.
As soon as you feel it, it's not a big deal. And then I want you to come to a smooth stop.
Far or closer to the start?
A smooth stop. So you got, there's no, you can, it doesn't matter. Don't be all the way over there, but you know, a smooth stop. Now, what usually happens in this exercise is people are like this. So the stop is never smooth. It's like this. No, smooth stop. I'm gonna demonstrate it for you.
Él lo va a demostrar.
Now, the purpose of this exercise is not to see how long the bike stays up.
No, el propósito no es ver cuánto la moto se queda parada. Ese no es el propósito.
Sometimes the balance of the motorcycle just works out.
A veces el balance funciona,
So you'll pick up your foot and you'll just be sitting there like Jose was earlier.
que a veces levantas el pie y la moto se queda.
So just sit there and wait. And when you feel it starting to fall, address it.
Y cuando quédense y esperen a empezar a sentir la caída y ahí toman acción.
And sometimes you pick up your foot and the bike starts falling right away.
Y a veces levantan el pie y enseguida se empieza a caer.
If that happens, don't put your foot down. You're in the exercise.
Eso, si pasa eso, no pongan el pie enseguida en el piso.
So I'm going to demonstrate it two ways. The first way, he's going to yell foot up to me, and then I'm going to pick up my foot. I'm going to address it as soon as I feel it.
Lo va a demostrar de dos maneras. La primera, el José le va a decir que levante el pie. Y la segunda, and the second.
And the second time, when I pick up my foot, I'm going to wait a little bit longer. I'm going to let the bike fall a little bit longer, and then I'm going to address it.
Y en la segunda va a esperar un poquito a que la moto se caiga un poco más y después la va a enderezar.
If I address it as soon as I feel it, that's the most the bike should turn.
Si yo enseguida tomo acción, la moto va a caer muy poquito.
If I wait longer, then the bike's going to go all the way over here,
Si,
but it's not going to fall.
si espero más, la moto va a hacer esto, pero igual no se va a caer.
With sufficient power to the rear wheel, your bike won't fall, I guarantee it.
Con poder suficiente en la rueda trasera, la moto no se va a caer.
I usually say, oh, your money back, but they didn't pay for this. So, all right, so it's not going to fall. The other thing is, let's talk about balance. How relevant is your balance to keep the bike up at slow speeds? 100's a lot, 50's in the middle, 0's none. How relevant is your balance?
50.
50.
¿Qué tan importante es el equilibrio para ti? De 50%, 100%.
El equilibrio
El balance tuyo personal en el equilibrio general
Para
de la moto.
mantener el equilibrio.
100%.
What do you say?
100%.
100. Oh, you're right.
No, no.
70.
70.
20%.
20.
I know the answer. Sorry. 0.
0%. Remember, in the beginning, we said what keeps the motorcycle up at slow speeds?
¿Qué mantiene la moto?
La potencia
Sufficient power.
es suficiente.
So our personal balance is not relevant.
Entonces nuestro equilibrio no es relevante.
You could pass out.
Te podés desmayar
If the bike has sufficient power, it'll stay up. It doesn't need you.
y
Ok.
las motos seguirían estando derecha si tiene suficiente poder.
So we have to talk about this so that we can get the bad information out of our heads.
Entonces tenemos que hablar de esto para que ustedes se saquen esos preconceptos de la cabeza.
So when we pick up our feet, our balance is not what's keeping the bike up. The balance of the bike is. It's on two wheels. So it always wants to fall. It's just a matter of when it's going to fall. Okay? Questions? Demo. First gear. Covering the rear brake. Preload. Clutch right before the friction zone. Ready. Smooth stop. All right, now I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna wait a little longer. First gear. Covering the rear brake. Preload. Clutch. Ready. Smooth stop. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. Smooth stop. Smooth stops all day. All we're doing are smooth stops.
Okay, parada lenta siempre, okay, lo que va a pedir.
All right, so he wants me to point out. You guys can come back in now. I love how they all moved back. You didn't have to move back there. You were good. He wants me to point out why it's so important for me to tell you not to pass the cone when we're doing smooth starts and stops.
Okay, ¿por qué no es importante que no
Important.
pasen el cono?
Because in that exercise, we're envisioning that there's something there where you can't go any further.
Porque en ese ejercicio hacemos de cuenta de que hay algo que ustedes no pueden atropellar o traspasar.
So if you passed the cone, that's why I told you, you passed the cone. And some of you passed it by a lot.
Por eso les decía que no se pasaran.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. You're going first, right?
With the
Yeah, of course you are.
Why
Okay.
here? Why you're here?
Okay, you guys can get on your bikes and go around. Oh, we're gonna talk about that. All right. So I want to talk to you guys about this. When Jose went to move his bike, he was about this close to your motorcycle and your motorcycle.
Cuando José fue a mover la moto, estaba muy cerquita de las motos, de esas motos.
Why is that?
¿Por qué?
Oh shit, I could have said that. ¿Por qué? Huh?
Porque
Why was he so close to their motorcycles when he made that turn? Speed. What does the motorcycle want to do with power to the rear wheel?
¿Qué quiere hacer la moto cuando le dan poder a la rueda trasera?
It wants to go straight. So because he started his turn and he wanted to go slow,
Empezó a dar la vuelta y él quería ir despacio.
as soon as the motorcycle started to move, he didn't like the way that felt.
Pero cuando se empezó a mover, él no le gustó cómo se sintió.
So he opened up the clutch more.
Entonces abrió más el embriague.
It always wants to go straight. Straightened out his bars. So now instead of it being a tight turn, it's wide. Remember guys, we're going slow today.
Acuérdense que hoy estamos despacio.
You already know how to go fast. You already feel comfortable doing that.
Ustedes ya saben andar rápido.
So after you do something today, I'm going to ask you, did that feel comfortable?
Entonces cuando terminemos, les voy a preguntar si se sintieron cómodos. ¿Dijo eso?
If you say sí, that means you're going too fast.
Si dicen que sí, porque estuvieron muy rápidos.
Okay? All right. Also, the way we were stopping here, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, ding. That's how you have to stop coming out of a turn.
Así, de esa forma que le explicó de fricción y frenada, tienen que frenar cuando salen de una vuelta en U.
It's more important coming out of a turn. A lot of people say, I had to drop the motorcycle.
Mucha gente, es muy importante cómo salen de la vuelta. Mucha gente dice, tengo que soltar la moto.
And that's because they were sitting still.
Y eso es porque estaban sentados quietos,
They started to move. They committed to a turn.
empezaron a moverse y a doblar,
And then they saw something.
luego vieron
Uh-oh.
algo
Brakes.
y frenaron.
The bike is just going to fall.
Y se les cayó la moto.
How should we handle that?
Acelerando.
The same way we're doing it here. Uh-oh. Preload, clutch, straighten out, rear brake, stop. If you want the bike to stand up, you have to give it power. But brake at the same time. Okay? Brake. So that when he stopped here, he stopped like this. No bueno. I want it smooth all day. When you pulled up, nice. Nice. And you were messing with the phone. I don't even know what you were doing back there. Okay, we're good? Remember, guys, don't forget to come to a smooth stop.
No se olviden de frenar despacio.
All right, let's go. Good. Good. Give me some more preload. Good. Right before the friction zone. Foot up. What happened to my stop? All right, yeah. 30. That's 30 push-ups. 30 push-ups. 1, 2, 3. All right, shut it off. Jose, can you hear me? Okay, so you guys see what Jose just did?
¿Vieron lo que José hizo?
That's why I make you come to a smooth stop at the end.
Es por eso que al final tienen que hacer una frenada lenta.
Because we have to be in control of the motorcycle at all times.
Porque tenemos que estar en control todo el tiempo.
If you address the feeling of falling as soon as you feel it,
Si ustedes toman acción del sentimiento de caer enseguida que lo sienten,
you don't need all of that speed that he just did.
no necesitan esa velocidad.
Power. That's what we need out here today, not speed. Power. Okay. Preload. Right before the friction zone, right before it. Good. Head and eye straight ahead. Keep that throttle loaded. Foot up. Clutch. All right. Remember, from here to here, just like that. Good. Friction brake, friction brake. All right, see how your foot's coming behind you? Coordination is off. Plus, you're pulling this clutch in too early. All right, you're in first gear. Make sure you're in first gear. Head and eye, straight ahead. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait for me to say foot up.
Okay.
Good. Preload. Foot up. Wait. Smooth stop. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Happens all the time. People that are worrying and making sounds and faces, they always do fine. Good. Friction brake, friction brake. Nice. All right, you ready? Head and eye, straight ahead. Foot up. Okay. All right. Foot up. Smooth stop. Outstanding. 10, 20, 30, 40. That's 40 more push-ups. Remember, follow the first 5 steps. First gear, cover the rear brake before you move. Okay? All right, head and eye, straight ahead. Pull it in, don't be in the friction zone. I don't want you in it. There we go. Give me some more preload. Foot up. Okay. Foot up. Left hand, left grip. Left hand, left grip. Right hand, left grip. Push, pull, step. Put your body against it. Front brake. Straighten it out. All right. What happened there?
What happened? I pushed
¿Qué
the
pasó? ¿Por qué te pasó eso?
brake. No?
It stalled. You let the throttle go. So it's
Dejaste ir el
stalled.
acelerador.
Dejé de acelerar.
Remember, it's only going to fall for 2 reasons. Pulling in the clutch or stalling. That's stalled. Okay?
Se te va a ir por 2 razones. Por el,
That happens to everybody because you're concentrating so much on picking up your foot that you forget about the preload.
que te olvidaste
Sí. Me
del
concentro tanto
acelerador.
en levantar el pie No le da el acelerador.
Ahí va.
Okay. Okay, so why did his bike drop? Anybody know?
Sorry, I heard what you said. So
No,
I
it's
cannot
okay.
answer.
Why did his bike drop? Do they know? Can you ask him?
¿Ustedes saben por qué fue que se le cayó la moto?
Se la apagó.
What is it?
He says it stopped.
It stalled. He didn't keep the throttle loaded.
No dejó apretado el acelerador.
And that happens, somebody already hitting cones over there. That happens a lot because he's concentrating so much on this that as soon as he does that, he forgets about this.
Se concentró mucho en su
Okay.
pie y se olvidó del acelerador.
So remember, when you preload, listen to it.
Tienen que escuchar
Listen to
el
it.
motor.
That's your lifeline. Because if it goes down, the bike goes down. Okay?
Cabo de
Okay.
día, escuchar y cargar y mantener cargado. Preload and keep it low.
Let's do it again. You, excellent. Every time I have somebody in a class of mine and they go, oh my God, oh boy, ay Dios mío. They always do well, always. Don't gamble against her. She's going to take your money. Okay, come on. Let's do it again. All right, good. Covering the rear brake. Preload. Head and eyes, straight ahead. Foot up. Smooth stop, friction brake, friction brake. There we go. Ah, you hear those brakes? His brakes are acting like a horn. Smooth start, smooth stop. Too much speed, too much speed. 10, 20, 30. Get those feet up. Guys. Guys, listen. I need you to know we're in a training environment.
Estamos en un ambiente de entrenamiento.
Stop resorting to what you normally do.
Dejen de ir a hacer lo que siempre están acostumbrados a hacer.
That's why this was the first exercise we did.
Por eso aquel fue el primer ejercicio que hicimos.
Anytime you move your motorcycle, I want those feet up.
Cada vez que muevan su moto, quiero que sus pies estén arriba.
I don't care if you're moving it from here to here.
No me importa en qué distancia.
Follow the first 5 steps, make sure it's in first gear, cover the rear brake, blah, blah, blah. Pick up your foot, slow ride, nice and easy, smooth stop, bing! That's what I want. We ain't doing that.
Siempre vuelvan a hacer los 5 pasos que aprendieron.
Okay, ready? All right, let's do it. Very good. Reload. Clutch right before the friction zone. Foot up. Smooth stop. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. Much better. All right, you can park over there. Good. Good. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. Beautifully done. Okay. Good. First gear, preload. Good. Head and eyes, straight ahead. Foot up. Now you're moving. Stop, 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 stop. The bike was moving a little bit. Make sure it's not moving. Foot up. Smooth stop. Friction brake, friction brake, friction. All right, let's try it again. I want a smooth stop. You got space. Don't worry about it. Don't rush it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait for the command. Wait for the command. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How do you say whoa, whoa, whoa in Spanish? He said, that's it. I'm done with this. Too much speed. Too much speed. Slow down. Just like we were doing there. Nice and slow. All right. Head nice straight ahead. Also, when you're starting with your feet coming up like this. You should have 1 foot covering the brake. That's step number 2. All right? That's how you start all the time, just like that. Okay? Preload? No. Preload. Foot up. Good. Smooth stop. Friction brake. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. No good? Okay, guys, we're going to go for the coffee time. Authority of Jose. Vente.
Gente, volvemos a clase.
Chicos, any questions on trust and believe?
¿Alguna pregunta de lo anterior?
Yeah.
¿Confiaron y creyeron?
I don't trust and I don't believe, but it's okay for me.
Well, no, you did. If you can only see life through my eyes,
Si solo pudieras ver cómo él te ve. Se puso romántico.
you did. All of you did great.
So romantic.
Usually, I'm there forever with people, and they're just like. So that was good. Trust me, that was good. But I want you to practice that. Okay. Now, the first 2 exercises that we did, you could practice that every time you ride.
Okay.
Trust and believe. Don't practice that in traffic. Right?
Okay.
Right?
It could be dangerous.
That's right. But keep in mind, it's always relevant in traffic. Always. Anytime you feel, trust and believe. All you got to do is open the clutch. Okay? Don't put your feet down. All right. This brings us to exercise number 4. Right turns, left turns from a stop.
Okay.
This is the highest failure rate out of everything I do.
Esta es en donde falla más la gente, en las dobladas de izquierda y derecha.
Why? Because most motorcycle riders ride straight and make slight turns. That's it.
Porque los motociclistas doblan de a muy poquito.
What's your strength? Right turns or left turns? Which one do you like more? Right turns or left turns?
¿Qué te gusta más?
Derecho, izquierdo.
Derecho.
Left.
Right.
Oh, right. Shit. Left. Which do you like best? Right or left? Right.
I think left.
You think left.
Right.
Right. Remember your answers.
2 times I fall out.
No.
The right turn.
So, usually, the answer that you're giving me is for U-turns.
Que usualmente la respuesta que ustedes le dieron es para vueltas en U.
Because most motorcycle riders don't turn like this.
Porque la mayoría no dobla como van a doblar ustedes acá.
Why? Because to turn like this, you actually have to turn the handlebars.
Porque para doblar así
Yes, you can.
hay que hacer este movimiento.
I've done this on a sport bike.
Okay.
Remember what I told you?
Okay.
The only thing you have to change is how soon you turn. So on my bike, I can do it from here. On your bike, you need to start turning from
Tienes que
here.
empezar antes.
Perfecto.
Perfecto, exactly. Wheeled icons, the gravel ground,
Sí.
that's what this is going to be about. We're not leaning in here. Who likes to ride on gravel?
¿A quién le gusta andar en pedregullo?
Yeah. Once again, you don't know what you don't know. That's why we do the first 3 exercises first.
Es por eso que hacemos los primeros 3 ejercicios.
Because all this is exercise number 2, the slow ride. Drag in the rear brake, head and eyes, turn the handlebars. Keep everything the same. The problem is people start changing stuff. So like I talked about before, preload, I like the way it sounds. Keep it there.
Aceleren, me gusta cómo suena y lo mantienen.
Clutch, once I open the clutch, if I like my speed, keep it there.
Después el embriague y si me gusta la velocidad, lo dejo ahí.
And while I'm moving, light pressure on the rear brake.
Y cuando me muevo, un poquito de presión en el freno trasero.
Drag it. Don't smash at it.
Okay.
Just
Despacito.
drag it. Head and eyes. Handlebars.
Y ahí empiezan a doblar,
Keep this the same. Don't change it.
sin cambiar el embriague,
Use the brake.
usando el freno.
If it's working out, keep it the way it is.
Y si funciona, sigan haciendo todo lo mismo.
If I feel it falling, come off the brake
Si siento que me caigo, dejo el freno
and hold the turn. Hold the turn.
y mantengan la vuelta.
Motorcycle riders don't like to turn.
A los motociclistas no les gusta doblar.
So if I get them to turn, they want to get out of the turn as quick as possible.
Entonces se quieren salir de la curva lo antes posible.
Your goal is to be in the middle.
Su objetivo es mantenerse en el medio.
But what happens is people go to make the turn and then they start coming out of it too early. And that's why they end up over here.
Lo que hace la gente es salirse muy rápido y terminan más hacia afuera.
I don't care if you hit a cone, don't put your foot down.
No me importa si tiran el cono, no pongan el pie abajo.
That's right. We're going to treat this like a gravel road.
Vamos a hacer esto como si fuera un pedregullo.
That means I don't want your motorcycle leaning at all.
No
Straight up.
No quiero que su motocicleta se incline.
If it leans even a little bit, I'm going to call you on it.
Si se inclina un poco, se los voy a hacer saber.
That gravel at Wheeled Icons is mushy gravel. You can't lean even a little bit in that. It's going to push that front wheel out.
Claro que por
Right?
ejemplo, en ese pedregullo, si se inclinan un poquito, se caen.
Straight up and down. Okay. We're going to do this 3 ways. The first time you guys go through, we're just going to go straight through.
La primera vez lo vamos a hacer todo derecho.
If you're going too fast, I'm going to tell you to slow down. 2 miles per hour is the fastest you... Oh, shit. What's 2 miles per hour in...
4 kilometers.
4 kilometers. That's the fastest you should be going.
Eso es lo más rápido que se puede ir ahora.
Okay? I'm going to demonstrate it. Then you guys are going to do it. Then we're going to do it from a stop. When I stop right here. This is not a competition. You can stop anywhere in this box.
Ok, después el segundo va a ser desde la parada, desde acá.
So if you're making a left turn and you want to stop here, that's okay. Okay? But keep in mind, the more you practice this, the more you're going to realize you don't need to be back there.
Cuanto más practiquen, se van a dar cuenta que no necesitan ¿cómo
Estar tan de costado. Él lo que dice es que él va a querer que estemos todos acá, pero que nos permite empezar desde acá, que a mí me encanta.
Claro.
Because sometimes you might stop someplace where you can't stop back there. You have to come up here because you can't see around a truck. Right? And so at that point, you have to be here to be able to make this turn.
Ok.
When you turn your head and your eyes, don't look at my cones. Look out there. And keep looking out there.
No miren los conos, siempre miren hacia allá.
So when I tell you to stop, you guys are going to stop and then you're going to make the turn.
Cuando yo les diga, ustedes paran y después doblan.
And then lastly, stop, make the turn, stop, smooth stop. When you stop here, smooth stop. Every time we stop, smooth stop, always. And then we're going to do it going right. What do you got?
The place to stop when time we complete the turn.
Right before the end of these cones. Right here.
At the third exercise. First one,
No. First time we're going straight through.
straight. Yes.
I'll let you know. Now the reason that turn ends up being hard for people is because they're going too fast. Right? The slower you go, the easier it's going to be to come to a smooth stop.
Cuanto más despacio, más fácil les va a resultar frenar despacio.
Now you don't have to make a full lock turn in here.
No es necesario hacer say again, please.
You don't have to make a full lock turn in here.
No sé lo que es eso.
Una curva cerrada, no necesita hacer una curva cerrada.
¿Cómo es? Bloquear completamente el manillar.
Yeah, what people do is they wait too late to turn, and that's why they have to turn. So they wait till they get about right here.
Claro, que la mayoría de la
Start your
gente
turn
se
here.
acuerda tarde de empezar a doblar.
Okay? I'm going to demonstrate it.
Okay.
Can I use your bike?
Yes.
All right.
Preload.
Yeah.
Preload.
I keep it low.
You have to
I have to what? I got it.
keep it out because it's failing.
Somebody move the cone.
Le movieron el cono.
Move it out that way. All right. First time, straight through. That was no good, too much speed. That's enough of this bike. Friction brake, friction brake. Woo! So.
Did you like it?
No. And it's not just because the handlebars don't turn, but it's also your rear brake is almost non-responsive. Like as I'm pressing it, the bike is still, so. Okay, let me get this other bike. But, yeah, you got to turn way early. You got to turn early.
I know.
Yeah, that bike, you have to keep it loaded, definitely, otherwise it would shut off. Ah, this is more like it. Head and eyes, handlebars, right in the middle. Then you're going to come to a stop. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake.
Claro, para que vea que no es tan fácil.
All right. Now I'm going to do it from a stop. Like I said, you don't have to stop here. You can stop back there. Preload, head and eyes, foot up, rear brake. Hold the turn, straight up, right in the middle. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, straighten out, smooth stop. We don't stop with the handlebars turn. Now I'm gonna stop, I'm already stopped. Make the turn, stop, coming that way. Head and eyes, rear brake, turn the bars, rear brake, hold that, straighten out, smooth stop. Okay, you don't have to be at these cones, I just want it to be a smooth stop. You good? Okay. All right. Good. Keep that throttle loaded. Head nice, head nice, head nice. Problem is, it started turning too late. So he forced himself to do a full lock.
Sí, claro.
Get that foot up, get that foot up. We're not doing it from a stop, we're going straight through. Head nice, head nice, head nice, head nice, head nice, head nice. He's looking over here the whole time. How do you say head and eyes in Spanish?
What, sorry?
How do you say head and eyes in Spanish?
Hand,
Head and eyes.
cabeza, head,
And eyes.
head, no, ojos.
Ojos.
Cabeza y ojos.
Cabeza,
Cabeza
ojos.
y ojos.
Y ojos.
Ojos.
Good. Keep it slow, head nice. Look at my camera. Keep looking at it. You're leaning, you're leaning. No leaning. Good job, though. Hey, this motorcycle's tough. Again, she's used to it, but I wasn't. So I went to turn and, I mean, it went to the lock right away. Good. Straight through. We're not stopping. Straight through.
Acá empiezo a hablar ahí.
Yeah, back up. What do you say?
I just start to brake.
No, don't stop. Just go straight through.
Es así nomás.
Don't stop. And don't go in the middle. Go all the way to the right. You're going to need that. She's gonna need all the space you've got. Put up. Go, clutch, good. Head and eyes. Good job, Joe. Cover the brake. Good, nice speed. Head and eyes on the camera. Clutch. Good correction. Good. Yeah, you see what's happening, right? You're going like this with the clutch, but you're not keeping the throttle loaded. It's stalled again. Okay, keep it loaded. No, the clutch was don't. That's why I said just keep it where it is. Don't do that. Just hold it where it is. Use the brake. Keep it loaded. Yeah. Straight through. Head nice. Much better. The same thing. He's going like this with the clutch. That's why the bike's jumping forward. Good. Head and eyes on the camera. Start turning. Yeah, too much speed. Slow down a little bit. Good. Straight through. Head and eyes. There we go. Easy with that clutch. So see, you did the same thing he did. You're going like this. Yeah. Just keep the clutch right where it is. Drag the brake. All right. And keep it loaded. The issue wasn't with his clutch. The issue is he stalled. Yeah, he moved the clutch in and out, and that's what caused the bike to jump up and down. But the fact is, it stalled. Slow down. Straight through. Head and eyes. Start turning now. That's my fault.
How many push-ups for that?
No push-ups for cones. Otherwise, everybody be doing them. Good. Keep that speed. Head and eyes. Start turning. Rear brake. Hold that turn. Clutch. Good. Slow down. Good. Keep going. Slow down. Head and eyes. Keep the clutch open. Rear brake. Hold that turn. There you go. Beautifully done. Beautiful. Cover the brake. Straight through. Slow down. Where you going? We're going left. Clutch. Nice job, man. Good save. Slow down. Start turning. Slow down. See, too much speed. Yeah. I'll take it, though. Just sped up. Remember, we don't have to change up. We don't have to speed up. Good. Stay at that speed. Keep the clutch where it is. Start turning. Drag the rear brake. Excellent. Hold that turn. See? Hold that turn next time. He should have been in the middle, but he got out of it early. Good. Head and eyes on the camera. Head and eyes on the camera. You're leaning. Too much speed. Same thing. One more time. That's 50 push-ups. Duck walking. Good. Head nice. Good. Woo! Trust and believe. Not opening the clutch enough. Not addressing it soon enough. That's why it's falling. Slow down. Good. Stay at that speed. Start turning. Rear brake. Don't speed up. Clutch. Ah, man, so close. Good. Stay at that speed. Keep the clutch open. Drag the brake. Hold that turn. Hold it. There we go. Right in the middle. Beautiful. Slow down. No, don't stop. Just slow down. Good. Head and eyes. See, you're leaning. No leaning. I don't want leaning. Stop wherever you want. Smooth stop. Friction brake. Ah! All right, straight through. Good, head nice. Good job, but you're coming out of the turn early. That's why he's on the far side of it. Smooth stop. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. Oh my God, outstanding. Outstanding. All right, remember, when you go to turn, don't speed up. That's what you're doing. Keep your speed just where it is. You're doing phenomenal. I mean, it's just great. Straight through. Go ahead, nice. Rear brake, head nice on the camera. You're looking at those cones. You look at them, you're going to go to them. Don't look at the cones. Wherever you want to stop. Friction brake, friction brake. Beautiful. Straight through. Good. Good. Keep the clutch where it is. Drag the brake. Hold that turn. Hold it. Hold it. There we go. Right in the middle. Excellent. All right. Right now you're looking down. Head and eyes. Look at that camera. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Too much speed, too much speed. Still leaning. Smooth stop, friction brake, friction brake. Ah! All right, come to a smooth stop. Head nice. So two things wrong. You're not turning your head until you're already in the turn. It's too late. Remember, it's head and eyes and then handlebars. You should be looking before you even get in here, because what if a car's coming? You see a car, you're not going to turn. Then when you turn the bars, you don't have enough clutch. The bike starts to fall, you're not addressing it. That's why it's falling. Okay? All right, right turn's next. So you got to make sure you got enough clutch when you start. And if you don't, give yourself more. Or come off the rear brake, whichever you need to do. Good. Smooth stop. Friction brake. Friction brake. All right. Smooth stop over here. Put up. Clutch. 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 Reset. Reset.
Ahí que vuelvo a frenar ahí. I have to brake again.
No. No.
Okay.
I was telling you to stop over there. Okay. Good. Good. Start turning. Start turning. Yeah, you got to start turning earlier. Hold that turn. All right, we're going to do it again. We'll do it again. Good. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. All right. Stop over here. Smooth. Foot up. Clutch, 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 clutch. Start turning. Clutch, 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 clutch. Rear brake, rear brake, rear brake. Stop. Smooth stop. Guess not. Smooth stop, friction brake, friction brake. All right. All right, I know you feel it. Smooth stop over here. Redeem yourself. Head nice. Head nice. All right. Smooth stop, friction brake, friction brake. All right, close enough. Smooth stop. Head nice, head nice. Good, turn those bars, so you're turning slow. Hold that turn, friction brake, friction brake. Yeah, you pull the clutch in too early. Remember, keep it the same way until you put your foot down, then pull it in. All right, we're gonna do right turns next. Good, straight through. Slow down, start turning, start turning. Hold that turn. You look, hold that turn, clutch, ah! That was it. Smooth stop. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. All right, smooth stop. Stop over here. Good, head nice. Hold that turn, hold that turn, hold that turn. Straighten out, friction brake, friction brake. Beautiful, right turn's next. Smooth stop, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. Just let them know not to speed up when he makes the turn.
Okay. Que no aceleres cuando estás doblando. ¿Ah?
Yeah? And tell him to come to a stop.
Y ahí tienes que frenar.
Head nice. Good, 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 good. Straighten out. All right, right turns next. Head nice, head nice. Good, hold that turn, hold it. Hold, see how you're coming out too early? Hold that turn next time.
Móvete.
Good, head nice, head nice. Hold that turn, hold it, hold it. That's what I'm talking about. Good. Head and nice, head and nice, head and nice. Good, hold that turn. Rear brake, too much speed, too much speed. He was doing fine and he sped up. And he's turning the handlebars abruptly. That alone kind of throws the bike over. Just nice smooth turn. Good, straight through, don't stop. Head nice, slow down, slow down, slow down. You're looking at the, whoa, whoa. Straight through. Good, head nice. Turn, turn, hold that turn. Hold it, touch, touch. Good job, right in the middle. Right in the middle. That's what we want. Hold those turns. Good, straight through, straight through, straight through. Start turning, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. I'll take it, I'll take it. She picked up speed and coasted through that. I don't want her to do that. Straight through. Slow down, good. Head and eyes. Hold that turn, rear brake. Outstanding, outstanding. Smooth stop, friction brake, Don't get frustrated. Nice and easy on these stops. Every time you get to the end, you give up on it. Stay in the friction zone all the way into the end of the stop. Okay? All right. That last turn was...
Right turn and then stop? Or
No, straight through. Don't stop yet. The last time you held the turn. That was excellent. Do it again. Good. Foot up. Head nice. Rear brake. Turn it. Keep it loaded, baby. All right, let's back it up, back it up. Keep it loaded. That nice? Easy on that brake, easy on that brake. So remember, this is what you're doing to the brake. Open, close, and then light pressure. That's all you need. Keep it loaded. Remember guys, it's only going to fall for two reasons. You pull the clutch in, take all the power away, or you don't keep it loaded and it stalls. It didn't happen to him there, but it almost happened twice. Stop, friction brake, friction brake. All right. The last time you sped up, don't speed up. Just keep it nice and slow, okay? Reload. Good, slow down, rear brake, start turning. Start turning. Rear brake, rear brake, rear brake, rear brake. Ah! But that's why I'm glad I got on her bike, because I can feel what she's feeling. And I'm pretty sure what I felt is worse because it's her bike, so she's used to it. Smooth stop, smooth stop, smooth stop. All right, straight through. Head nice, head nice, head nice. Yeah, you're looking up too late. You're looking up too late. He's looking at the ground the whole time. Smooth stop. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. All right, straight through. Good, head nice. Keep it slow, so you're leaning. Good, good. There we go. Beautiful. Nicely done.
Se ve que es divina de manejar también.
Stop, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. Ah, giving up on it, brother, you're giving up on it. Smooth stop over here. Go ahead, nice. Not bad at all. You just waited very late to turn. If you turned earlier, you would have been right here. But I like that turn because you had to deal with something and you worked it out. I love that. Good job, man. I want you to do it one more time. Brake, friction brake. That turn was going to be perfect, but then you went like this. When you turn, hold it there. Just hold it. Okay? Put up. What? Start turning. Rear brake, rear brake, rear brake. Too much speed, but I'll take it. Woo! Look at that stop. Yeah, she's always going to give, I'm always going to give her grace on that bike because not only does it not turn when the rear brake is like, nah, I'm not going to do it. All right. Head and eyes. You're looking at those cones. Before you turn these handlebars, look at that camera. And keep looking at the camera. Okay? All right. Smooth stop. Head nice. Too much speed. Too much speed. Way too much speed. All right, do it again. Do it again. Too much speed. If that's gravel, he's laying down. Especially that gravel over that wheeled icon. That is the loosest gravel I've ever experienced. It's loose and it's deep too. Smooth stop, friction brake, friction brake. Ah! All right. Smooth stop over here. Good, head nice. Head nice, head nice on my camera. Easy, hold that turns. Keep it loaded, do it again. Last time, guys, last time. Good, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. You ready to do this from here? You gonna do this from here? Or you wanna back up? Smooth stop, smooth stop. Head and eyes. Head and eyes. Start turning, rear brake. Just drag it, don't smash at it. Clutch, good, good, good. I'll take it, brother. Take a break. Good. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. Outstanding. Do it again over here. Watch your speed. Nice and easy. Breathe out. Watch. Start turning, start turning. Hold that turn. Hold the turn. All right, take a break, take a break.
Descanse, dice. Descanse.
No, tell her to do it again. Tell her to do it again.
Dice que lo hagas de vuelta, ahora.
Smooth stop. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. There you go. Do it again over here. Smooth stop. Head and eyes. Too much speed. Too much speed. Too much speed. Smooth stop. Nice. Take a break. Take a break. Good. Friction brake, friction brake, friction brake, friction brake. Ah, that last bit. All right, over here. Clutch. Head nice. Head nice on the camera. Good, good. Hold that turn. Straighten out. Friction brake, friction brake. Damn it. All right, take a break, man. Straight through, don't stop, straight through. Start turning, start turning. Watch. Go back around, do it again. I want her to do it again. I want her leaving here with a successful turn, you know, within reason. Because I know, I mean, she's done it, but I want her to do it without having speed to assist her. She's got to turn those bars early and hold them. Because she doesn't have a lot to give on this bike. I mean, it's like as soon as you go to turn, bam, it's locked. And when it locks, she starts leaning over. And when she feels that, she has to give it some more power. And she has to address it as soon as she feels it. Good. Rear brake, start turning, start turning. See, you're turning too late. You're turning too late. Do it again, do it again. If you want to. Do you want to? Yes, do it again. I like it. She said yes. So when I tell her turn, she's got to turn right there. She's waiting too late to turn, and she just doesn't have the radius to do that without leaning. Obviously, if she can lean, she's fine, but this is a gravel road, remember? I give her all the credit in the world for riding this bike. It's not an easy bike to do this on. Good, slow down, slow down. Good, keep it loaded, start turning. Rear brake, rear brake, rear brake, rear brake. Good, clutch, clutch, clutch. Woo! That's what I'm talking about! Good job. All right, take a break. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this private lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed being here doing it, and I'm gonna do it again tomorrow. All right, listen, guys, it's not about being the best, but it is about being the boss. Spend more time being thankful for the things that you have and less time complaining about the things that you don't. Seat time doesn't equal practice time, guys. I say that all the time. If you have time to ride your motorcycle, you have time to practice on it. That's not my opinion. Till next time. Tell me what you have to work on.
I press too much on the rear brake.
You think, so what you need to work on is smooth stops. I want you guys all to know, I don't care how good you do anything out here. Well, that's not true. I care.
Él dijo primero que no me importa lo que hagan fuera, pero en realidad sí que le importa.
You can make the best turn in the world. It could be perfect.
Pueden hacer la mejor curva del mundo, perfecta,
But if the stop looks like this,
pero si la parada luce así,
because remember, that's the first thing we did, and we did that first for a reason.
eso
Mucho
fue lo
important.
primero que aprendimos.
All right? Because again, that's you controlling the motorcycle.
Así se controla la moto.
Anytime your motorcycle stops, you want to be straight up.
Cada vez que paran tienen que estar derechos.
If you're like this, the bike was falling.
Si estás inclinado, te caes.
That means you let go of the clutch too early.
Eso es que
Okay.
abrieron el embrague muy pronto.
You, beautiful, beautiful. Again, his suspension's very soft, so he's got to be very smooth with his. A Harley Davidson, it gives you a little bit. You can be kind of rough with it and it's fine. Just a little, not a lot. It takes way more skill to ride the motorcycle straight up than anything leaning.
Es mucho más difícil andar con la moto derecha que inclinada.
Because when you lean, you need speed. And when you have speed, you have assistance.
Porque cuando te inclinas necesitas velocidad y con la velocidad tenés asistencia.
But when you're going between 1 and 10 miles per hour, or kilometers, whatever the hell you say, when you're going that slow, straight up, you have to be the boss. That's it.
Cuando vas muy despacio y derecho, tú tienes que ser el jefe.
But you guys did great. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, can I ask you for applause for Robert? Okay.
Oh. Oh, me.
Thank you. And I want to say thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
It was incredible. And it confirmed to me that I don't know anything.
Oh, no.
And I have to start again. I have to remove all I know and start again.
So,
But I like it very much.
thank you. I disagree. You know a lot, believe it or not. So here's what I tell people all the time. When we first start to learn how to ride a motorcycle,
Cuando recién empezamos a aprender a manejar una moto,
they teach you in the school to duck walk the bike.
te enseñan a hacer la caminata esa de pato.
So if 20 years later you're still doing that, you haven't grown at all as a motorcycle rider.
Si 20 años después haces lo mismo, no has crecido nada.
My YouTube channel is all about positivity.
Mi canal de YouTube es siempre muy positivo.
So if I say you're duck walking, I don't mean it in a negative way.
Cuando digo que hacen eso, no lo digo de forma negativa.
But it's important that you know that's not how you ride a motorcycle.
Pero es importante que sepan que esa no es la manera correcta de andar en moto.
And all you're doing by doing that is displaying to everybody, I really don't know what I'm doing, so that's why I have my feet out.
Entonces solo están demostrándole a todo el mundo que no saben lo que están haciendo.
So, like I said, stopping a motorcycle is not just stopping a motorcycle. And what Jose was doing at the end of every stop, it looks like it's going to be smooth. It looks like it's going to be smooth. And then it's like that. And that's because I told you, the slowest a motorcycle will ever go is the end of a stop.
Que cuando José parecía que iba haciéndolo bien, pero al final como que se tenía que poner el pie. Y eso es porque es lo que él les había dicho, que cuanto más despacito van, es que se viene la parada.
So if he's in the friction zone, coming to a stop, stage 1, braking, braking, braking. If he feels the bike starting to fall, open it up a little bit more while you finish the brake. Boom. That way the bike will stay up smooth. So what I do is when I'm coming to a stop, I'm braking, I'm at stage 1. Right before I'm going to put my foot down, stage 2. And that way it stays up. Okay? All right, that's it. That's all I have, guys. Eat! 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 10. Good job. Oh, easy.
Gracias por pagar por todos.